Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. I work at a company called Semitax that develops high-end domestic electronics and multifunctional interiors. This company targets families that have very comfortable incomes as they deploy their products. However, over the last few years, due to the effects of the recession, the sales have drastically decreased. Our bonuses and commission were the first things to get shaved off, and nowadays, working unpaid overtime has become the norm. Well then, everyone, all together now! 1. We chase sincerity over profits. 2. Our best payment is the smiles of our customers. 3. Always bring forth ideas that are one step ahead. This person is the chief of the office where I'm assigned to. His name is Mr. Kurihara. At Semitax, the payment system was that your commission would be based on your performance as determined by the middle management, aka the office chief. Mr. Kurihara had been enjoying his position for many years, but perhaps he was hit hard by this recession and was sweating. Recently, he's been continuously rolling out measures that seem a bit pointless. Speak up louder, Hiroshi! I'd like to say something, sir. Has our company performance increased at all from signing the company motto together? I feel like it's only increased to the number of people who arrive late to the office every day. It's because of people like you that we can't get better. It says it right here, doesn't it? Sincerity over profits. That's right. Be sincere, Hiroshi. Of course, I'm taking my work very sincerely. Seriously. Nope. I don't sense any passion from you at all. Listen up, all of you. Our company is currently being tested. That's why all of us must work together and band together as one team, one dream. We would like you to work as though your life depends on it. From now on, no wasted time will be tolerated. 7:56 a.m.
What?
What time did you leave?
What? I left around 7:20 a.m.
That's too late. Catch one train earlier and shorten your walking time from the station to the company by at least 1 minute.
What?
You! Where the hell were you? I was meeting with a customer. If you have time to mess around, then move those hands and get to work. Increase the profits even by 1 cent.
My name is Kanata Tanaka. You can rearrange the letters and I'm still Kanata Tanaka.
Don't say the same name 2 times. The longer you take to talk, the less interested the customer becomes in buying our product.
I am a customer though.
Don't talk back to me. Get back to work.
Yes, sir.
Just like that, Mr. Kurihara began this mission under the name Waste Reduction, which in reality was becoming a dictatorship of controlling everyone's time and every move. As a result, multiple people started to quit, and eventually, there weren't enough people to even give the company cat, Little Sekai, any food either.
Hey, can someone give little Sakai some food? He's been meowing non-stop for hours.
My colleague is a cat. His name is Sekai. I don't think any of the pet duty employees are here today.
Come on, again?
There. Is it good? If you're a good kitty, I'll give you a kiss at 3 p.m., okay? Hiroshi! What makes you think you have time to play with a cat? Sekai is the only thing making this office even a little bit bearable these days. If we don't take care of him, nobody will want to do any work at all anymore. We don't have the luxury of taking care of a cat right now. Go throw her away somewhere. How can you say something like that? If you do harm to a cat, then karma will come back to bite you! Bastard! Are you going against my word? I'm just being realistic. The reason the sales are decreasing is a matter of the market environment. And the reason the employees are down is also because of that. What are you, an expert all of a sudden? Who do you think you are, speaking to your office chief like that? What's more important to you? Continuing to argue with me, or getting back to work? Damn it. You better watch yourself.
Hiroshi, you're so brave.
This woman is Miss Nonaka. She's my colleague that entered the company at the same time as me. She's the star of the marketing team. Miss Nonaka was friendly and got along well with everyone. And she was also great at getting the customers to be honest with us. I only said what I know everyone else is thinking. At least one person's gotta say it. That being said, have you found anything new in your investigation?
Oh yeah, about that. I'm over it. When will remote working end? I know, right? We can't even go out these days. It's so boring. Yeah, well, get this. My husband is going out to parties all the time, and even on his nights on cooking duty, he always lazes about and skips it. Why does he even bother coming home? Honestly, he's just an eyesore at this point. Is marriage supposed to be this hard? But you guys were so happy when you purchased all of your furniture from us. Anyway, sorry. It's not like you came here to listen to my life problems. Don't be silly. It's my job to support my clients' happiness in any shape or form. Is that so? Then can you make a box that I can seal my husband in, and then I'll take out a loan if I have to pay for it? Okay, let me discuss it with my development team. So, that's the latest.
Sorry, I don't really understand what you're saying. Wait, so you mean like a coffin?
Well, I guess that's the closest thing.
No, but I mean something more realistic, you know?
Huh? Realistic? This is more undeniably realistic. A customer is sitting in front of me carrying a very clear concern. It's our job to be able to answer that. Well, don't tell me that. You think that if we just make whatever we want, then somehow we're going to use magic and be able to sell it for you?
Well, that's not exactly what I'm saying, but
The customer is our god. We can't waste any of their precious input.
why am I being yelled at? Hiroshi! Who do you think you are, embarrassing your office chief like that? In this case, I'm going to make sure you know your place and your position around here. 1 overtime, 2 overtime, 3, 4 don't exist, and 5 is working on the weekends. I'll just do this tomorrow. Great work today, everyone. I'll come in tomorrow and finish the rest. Not so fast, Hiroshi. Yes? Tell me, what were you doing today? What? I was making a 3D model of a system kitchen. You left work in the middle of the day to mess around, didn't you? I was just having a meeting with a customer who ordered it. And then you were playing with the cat, weren't you? I was just taking care of it. Starting today, going outside and taking care of the cats are outside of your work duties. Excuse me? You still haven't finished your work for today. So stay. What do you mean? You can't do that. You're holding me hostage. You want to sue me? I can also report you to upper management for a violation of the code of conduct. Looks like you've got some balls, too. Ah, yes. Did you know that the office chief has the right to decide how to get rid of that cat? What? Uh-huh. According to the law, a pet is just another object, and Sekai is the property of the company. Please, not Sekai! Leave her alone and let her stay! It's almost as if you're a servant to the cat. You're even lesser than the company pet. Well, if you're going to stick with it and take care of it, then I guess I don't have to forcefully grab it and take it to some animal shelter. That's so aggressive! Why? Like I said earlier, the pet and your work are 2 different cases. But you better take responsibility and do your duties in both. I'll take her home! No, you can't. Because she belongs to the company. Remember? Then what? Are you telling me to live in the office and look after her? That's a good idea. Well, if you stay in the office for 1 week straight without breaks, then maybe I can review my thoughts about you. Oh no! And so, I was left with no choice but to have Sekai thrown out or to live in at the company to take care of her. I want to sleep. I want to go home. But if I don't do as he says, then Sekai will be taken to the shelter. I'm sorry, Sekai. Just because I took an attitude with the boss. Wait, no. I didn't do anything wrong! No. But in times like this, you can't go against the people above you. But if I say that, then the purpose of this channel gets confusing. At that moment, I remembered a conversation I had with Miss Nonaka.
Working from home and having my husband around is a chore. It's a fact that a lot of people are feeling this way.
Working from home, huh? I mean, I wish I could work from home too. Wait, no, that's it! I got it! I had an idea pop up and rushed to start preparations for it. And so, the next Monday, good morning. Alrighty then, let's all work together today to get those sales up. Wait, what is that? What flew into Mr. Kurihara's line of sight was a giant box. Good morning. Would you like some coffee, sir? What on earth is this stupid thing, you idiot? What is this joke of a box? This is my house. If I made my commute time down to 0, then I figured I would be able to come to work 7 days in a row without any issues. What are you doing? Without any permission either? Do you have no respect? Would it be so hard for you to give a compliment for once? That's part of business too. That's right. I used the information I got from Miss Nonaka as a clue, and I created a prototype of the noise-canceling bed. There are plenty of noise-canceling rooms or private workspaces, but the noise-canceling bed that was mainly used for sleeping wasn't something I had seen before.
We listened to our customers' valuable input, and Semitax has really created a box to seal your husband in.
Of course, the inside is perfectly comfortable and efficient. There's an outlet to connect your computer or gaming system, and there's a dehumidifier as well as an air purifier set up like a regular room. The bed can become a chair in one touch, and inside there is also a trash can that can be sealed. Additionally, if we install the Semitax air conditioner, it's not only easy to install, but it doesn't get in the way either. We won't put up a heater, although I don't think one would be necessary anyway. I think we can make the TV monitor and coffee machine as additional options.
Because it's a noise cancellation room, it could even be transformed into karaoke studios. At the same time, with one flip of a switch, you can turn off the noise cancellation mode, so you don't need to worry about being completely shut off from the outside. That way, if your child might be crying or something happens, you don't need to worry. But don't you think it'll be hard to make my husband shut himself in there? Don't worry about that. If you tell him it's about him and say, I want you to be able to focus on your important work, honey, he'll waltz right in.
The version with only the bed will be the standard model. When we put this into production, it would be nice to put windows and curtains as well. Oh, and we're also planning on making an outdoor version. As long as there's land as small as 6 feet by 6 feet, that's plenty of space. And the idea is to be able to live with the bare minimum. I can't believe you went around the chief, the boss, and did all of this without any approval. Please, don't worry so much. When this sells, which it will, it's going to be part of your bonus too. Ah, that's true. After that, with Miss Nonaka's secret maneuvers, Semitax's noise cancellation bed instantly became a hot topic. I saw an ad for it on TV, and I decided I'll get it for myself with my next paycheck. When I work from home, my wife always seems so irritated, and it's hard. At first I thought it looked really expensive, but they're also doing rentals, so I submitted a request. Thanks to this, I've been able to get some freedom for the first time in years!
In America, the higher the productivity of a company, the more likely it is that they've included focus rooms in their offices. There are companies who have implemented Semitax's noise cancellation beds into their offices and found results that their productivity increased by more than 1.3 times. For example, for a company with 100 employees, it would be the same thing as having 30 additional employees.
This is an incredible reaction. Your office is truly a group of geniuses. No, this must be evidence of my hard work too, isn't it?
Help me! Our production can't keep up with the demand!
Thanks to the noise cancellation bed, Semitax saw an increase in sales like it had never seen before. Rival companies tried to recreate it and catch up, but none of them could perfect the same quality across the board. Noise cancellation, airflow, a subscription rental system, closet space, and ease of installation among others. The other companies were always lacking somewhere. This was how we got to be the top company in the industry, without any competition. And in line with these results, the chief, Mr. Kurihara, received quite the bonus to his salary. And I'm the one that gets to laugh in the end. Good for you, Mr. Kurihara. Well then, your job here is done. We've already aligned everything needed, and our futures are definitely promised already. I'm not getting even a penny out of this? Of course not. Company products belong to the company, obviously. Sounds about right. In turn, you don't mind if I take Sekai home then, do you? Ah, why don't you two pets go together? Great work until now. I already had another job lined up, so I quit Semitax that day. About 1 year later... Hiroshi! Is that an ex-girlfriend? No, it's me, Kurihara! I don't remember a girl like this. The Semitax noise cancellation bed suddenly stopped selling. After that, I did my absolute best to get the employees passionate, and I'm working so hard. But people are canceling their subscriptions, the malfunction complaints won't stop coming, we're stuck with overstock that's not selling. I can't keep up with the problems left and right. Actually, Miss Nonaka had already deduced that it wouldn't take long for the supply and demand for the noise cancellation bed to catch up and cease.
Listen up. This trend is half artificial. We're creating it from the marketing team. Kind of like a trendy restaurant. There will be a moment when the momentum comes to a full stop. You will have to make sure that you quit before it happens, okay?
At my next job, they saw me for my skill and potential and had given me plenty of incentives and salary to match. I'm finally getting paid appropriately for the amount of work that I'm putting in. Well, can you explain this to me? No, well, the employees aren't, you see, well, the company management philosophy and, how do I say this? They're not fully understanding it and... You're fired. It wasn't long before Mr. Kurihara's office cost the company huge losses, and the office was closed down, along with his position. Mr. Kurihara didn't have any skills or knowledge of his own, and nothing to really show on his own CV, and was left unemployed. On top of that, because his income was so high the previous year, he also owed a high amount in taxes, and I heard he had to sell everything and move into a tiny apartment no bigger than 36 square feet. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.